Hi, I'm Britneyled. Welcome back to the Just Okay podcast. Sorry, I don't remember if I've shaved my pit recently. Today, I'm kind of going back to my roots, which is cooking. However, I'm cooking dog food. What? If you don't know, I have a 10-year-old dog named Willie Nelson. I've had him since he was 4 months old. He is my world. When he goes, I go too. Fucking put me down like a horse. I don't know if I should, actually. Probably not. I'm just gonna have to be on like a psych ward for like a minute when he passes. However, nonetheless, I have come to get to a point where I'm now trying to think, how can I just make the rest of his life as incredible as possible? So I've started making his food at home, because for like the past year and a half, almost 2 years, I've been like doing Ollie. But what I've been doing, and here's the life hack: if you have a dog and you want to get good food for your dog, join Ollie, do the like 50% off for the first one or 80, immediately cancel, but buy the most you can at once. All fresh food. I do the longest plan, cancel it, and then do half a drive-thru at home. That lasts so long, and then they'll send you another 50% off. You sign up again, cancel it immediately, and you basically, I did that for a year, and now I've decided to make it at home. So I have water boiling, because guess what? We finna make food, and this is like for a little terrier mix, okay? Actually, I have to give him his eye drops. Why? Because he's had pink eye for like a month and a half, and I don't think it's pink eye, and so I gotta take him to an optometrist, a doggy optometrist, according to his vet. So we'll see. Wee wee, come here. Monkey. Yogurt. Wee wee. He's a fucking asshole. My dog is my best friend. He's also an asshole. I love him, but he's also an asshole. Love him to death though. So yeah, it's pretty simple, I feel like, to make dog food. It's not like a rocket science. I thought it was gonna be so much more difficult than it is. Can you still see me? I'm still in frame. Sick. It's pretty simple. It's just like takes an hour of your day. That's really, it just takes an hour. I know a lot of people don't like do grain foods for their dog, which is apparently bad, so don't do that. Don't do that. But I use rice, some white rice, only because I don't have any other. And I also know the ratio. I just learned how to use a rice cooker. I had never had one. My new roommate has one, so I'd be using her rice cooker for wee wee. But I do 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water, and I let that go for 20 minutes. And the chicken takes just as long. Also, none of this has been, seems so chaotic from the way I'm doing it, probably. Okay, now I'm gonna put in that cup of water. I like to mix it around for a little bit. Alexa, set a 20-minute timer.
20-minute timer started.
There we go, girl. There we go. Move his eye drops over here. Now for William's food. So he gets like 18 ounces of chicken breast, and this basically portions out to a week's worth of food, and he does it with, it's half kibble, half this. So let's go ahead and throw these chicken breasts in this bad boy. Also, I would use a different meat, but he has to eat very lean. I mean, I know I could do other stuff, I guess, but yeah, so I'll put this chicken in there. Gross. Nasty. Put this in the dishwasher right away, because that's disgusting. If you've been here and watched one of these, you know I'm going to be annoying and mention that I did culinary in high school. Yeah. 12 hours towards culinary school, down the drain, didn't do anything with it, but yeah, I did that. And now I make my dog homemade dog food. So different. So I will say, it's important that dogs get veggies in too. They can't just eat meat. So I do a little bit of celery, not all this. I just prep mine in advance. So Willie, each week he gets sweet potatoes, celery, spinach, and carrots. I'm so scared this is gonna break. The last time I put one of these in the freezer, it broke. Ooh, this is like frozen to that shape now. Yikes. I think I need to get That's the thing, is you freeze veggies and then they stick together. So now I have to, I don't know, can you see the steam? There's like cold steam off of this. Here we go. I don't have a bowl right there. I'm gonna put these in a cup. To mise en place it. Yeah, I eyeball this. I don't really know. I think it's half a cup necessarily of like each veggie, a little, this half a cup of sweet potato, half a cup of the carrots, and then I just eyeball like a handful of celery. Because he doesn't need that much. He's like, granted, he's a fat boy, but he doesn't need like too much celery. We're not trying to give him a complex. You know, he doesn't need to know I'm becoming an almond mom. I'm secretly becoming an almond mom, but we're not making the full transition for him yet. I also don't know if dogs can have almonds. Ah! I'm gonna wash this off. He doesn't need to know. It's gonna be boiled anyways. Okay, so about half a cup of carrots. I'll do one more. He also hates carrots. Like, he won't eat carrots unless it's mixed together. Wow, that bounced high. He won't eat carrots unless they're mixed in food. Like, he's such a fat ass. He will, like, of course he prefers the fried food. Of course, he's a fucking dog. He drives me crazy though, because he like will not eat carrots. He's recently stopped taking his meds. He's really becoming his own person and his own individual, which love that, but like, please make my life easy and just eat what you're supposed to. Okay, we're gonna do sweet potatoes. A little extra. What's that harm gonna do? But no, he is my best friend even though we beef constantly. And then we'll just do that much. Yeah. And I use ChatGPT to figure this out. And other videos on TikTok, but like mainly ChatGPT. And we'll use the rest of the spinach as well. Love to do spinach because the boy needs it. But yeah, he's such a fat ass. We live like, we're not like super close, but we live like, on our long walks, we go to Chick-fil-A. And I try to do one long walk a day. It's kind of like 3 times a week though, if I'm gonna be honest. And we'll go pull up to the Chick-fil-A on this long walk because that's where it is. It only goes on our long walk. And he will lay out in front of Chick-fil-A. Anytime we go there, he starts to lay down in front of it. And he'll sunbathe. And then he acts like I'm an asshole for trying to get him to leave. And I'm like, so the last time I just sat with him for like 5 minutes. I was trying to get him to move and then I just gave up. I was like, I guess we're just like tanning in front of Chick-fil-A now. And then we like start to leave and then he tries to go into the section because he knows like, ooh, I'm gonna see some girls there or something. Like, let me get my pets in. Maybe they'll give me a treat. He can't have a treat though because he has liver issues. And then I look like an asshole when I say, sorry, he can't have that. And he knows it. Maybe he doesn't. I have beef with my dog. I love him to death though. I don't have beef with him. He's my best friend. But I do talk to him a lot, so I'm probably the one with the issues more than he is. But it is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Alexa, start a 19-minute timer.
19-minute timer started.
Cool. And then I'm gonna get an egg. Fun little fact, I like to add 1 egg to each of his meals because it gets more protein, a little bit of fat, healthy fat. And then I take the shell and I cook it. Yeah. I've gone granola. And then I have to crush the shell and it basically makes calcium for him. I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to make sure my dog doesn't die. I really do the best I can to make sure he doesn't die. I love him so much. But yeah, it's a lot. I literally bought a fucking food processor for him. Just to make food at home. I didn't have one before. But you know what? Grateful, happy I got it. Happy to be able to take care of him. Hashtag blessed, hashtag blessed, hashtag blase. I don't know. Do you guys remember that song blase? I don't even know what blase means. It kind of just feels like blessed, but like if you're fucked up, that's how it may sound. Conspiracy? Maybe. I don't know if it's true. I'll just get the oven started for the eggshell. And before I forget, because I always, this is the part I almost forget, I add half a teaspoon of olive oil to a spoon. Or is it 1 teaspoon? Oh, yikes. I'll do a little under 1 teaspoon. How about that? I cook for him better than I cook for myself. Like, I hope he knows that. I hope he knows he's loved. Because if he doesn't, then that's a fucking annoying thing. Because I put a lot of effort into this shit. My merch. This is my merch for my dad's cancer. It's kind of cool though. not the cancer part, but like, yeah. It's funny they gave him that though, because he also can't use a straw. Because he has a hole. He has a hole in his fucking neck. So he can't, you know. He couldn't drink, and so I mean I was like, I'll volunteer as tribute and I'll take this from you. I don't know, I'm trying to get off Diet Coke. I was for a few days. I went back on the train yesterday because apparently Diet Coke gives you bladder cancer, which, like, what a bummer. Like, can't I have one thing that doesn't give me cancer in life? Everything does though, and it's stupid. Hey, this just in, cancer's stupid, fucktards. You live, you learn, you laugh, you love. I guess we should catch up. I got back from Florida last week. It was fun. I had a really good trip. I got back last Monday on 420. I just took edibles on the planes. It was sick. 10 out of 10 experience. Also, no one sat in the middle seat on my flight to Florida or my flight back. So shout out to Delta for that. I really appreciate it. No, I had a great time in Florida. We went to Nintendo World at I was about to say Epcot. No, Universal Epic. At Universal Epic. It was a lot of fun. I didn't realize how, I guess, expensive all that was. We got free tickets, but like I found out after the fact, like that would have been several $100s per person. Insane. But the shows were really fun. I realized I have more than 30 minutes of comedy, which is like so sick because I didn't even do like half my shit. I get really in my head, but I had a great time. I ate so much good food there. I had yucca fries. I haven't had yucca. I don't know how to pronounce it. But in a very long time, those were the best. Couldn't tell you the name of the place. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't even, but it was great. Yeah. I don't know. It was just like an overall enjoyable trip. It was a nice, I knew I was going to lose money on it. So I was like, this is definitely like just a comedy. Like, I did lose money on it, but it was worth it because I was just like gonna like, I know this is for work, but I'm gonna like mentally, I'm like, this is a vacation now. Just gonna relax. Like, it is what it is. I'm gonna put the egg in. Yeah, I also didn't have the temperature up all the way. Oops. So it might have to cook longer. Oops. His rice is almost done though. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, Florida was sick. Got back home. I've just honestly been so tired and I can't even pinpoint why. I think having to balance, like, I guess a couple jobs and comedy has kind of just been getting at me because I have to stay up so late to go do stand-up. And then I have to wake up so early some days, and it's just like, there's not consistency with my schedule. Like the weekends, I'm out till like 2 a.m. doing shows. I don't drink. I'm not raging. I'm just out there working. Yeah, but I will say, got a nicotine habit. That's fun. New nicotine addiction. Who there? Nicotine addiction just dropped. Via toothpicks. Yeah, I love the Zippix. Like, I think I've already talked about this, but I love Zippix. I noticed I got really annoyed the other day because I didn't have one and I was like, ooh, yikes. I feel the gremlin inside. I'm chasing that. I don't know. It's probably not dragon for nicotine, but that's, yeah. And now, this is what we're going to put the egg on. You guys looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm freaking not. You're crazy. You got a freaking crush on me or something. I Did a couple roast battles this past month, which were a lot of fun. I don't have any coming up right now. I would love to have some. It just seems like the world right now is kind of in, because we're in some like new war, which that's a bummer. New war is a bummer. We shouldn't be in a war. Hashtag sad. Oh, I just got my footage from this show I did. I did a show at Moon Tower this year, which was really cool. I've never done Moon Tower before. It is a comedy festival in Austin. Basically, I did like it's a PowerPoint show, and I had to talk about a fuckboy. And so I mentioned this girl. It was the last situationship I was in before I met my boyfriend, who he's great, love him. I think this was like a year and a half before he and I started dating that I was in this situationship. She was crazy. I talked about it on here a little bit, but like her friends worked at a parkour factory. She didn't think that was funny. She had like the lamest sense of humor. And like she did comedy. I don't even know if she still does. Last I checked, she went crazy and like was in a psych ward, which like pop off, love that for her, it really fits. But she like would make out with me in front of a guy and then be like, I'm in love with him, but I'm a lesbian. I'm like, you're not a lesbian. You're a bisexual woman that's confused, and that's okay, but like stop calling yourself a lesbian. That's stolen valor. That's like saying you're vegan when you're a vegetarian. It's okay. You put different stuff in your body still. That's fine. Yeah, but it was just like, that bitch was cray. Happy that's over. Hope she has a great life far away from me. Hope she develops a fucking sense of humor. Cause she sucked. She sucked hard. And that's that. And that's that. No, it was so weird cause like, there was like a video of me twerking and someone said, teaching her how to get booked. Clearly a fucking joke. And she like messaged me like, it's actually really hard for women in this industry. And I was like, yeah, I've been raped. I know it's hard for women in this industry. Like, are you really being a weird bitch about the fact someone posted a video of me twerking? Like, of course I know it's hard. Like, I've been doing this shit longer than you. Yeah. I don't know. That type of attitude just pisses me off. I'm like, you kind of suck. Also, I don't get people who can't laugh at, like, because she was weird about dark humor, and I'm like, I can only... When things get so bad, I think the only thing I can do is laugh, or else I'm just gonna be fucking overwhelmed and by the sadness and depression. Like, yeah, something can be profoundly sad, but you could find light in it. And if you can't, that really sucks. That to be you. I don't know. Ah! It keeps boiling over. Hey guys, this is my cauldron. I should get a cauldron. That would be like a fun new... Hey guys, welcome to Cauldron Time with Britneyled. Back to the food. Back to the reason we're here. William Nelson. William Nelson, everybody. This is my spatula. It's from Target. I chopped off the top of it. Just the tip. Ah! Not again. I keep fucking up this part. It needs the lid on it, but then the lid flies off. Yeah, let's see how long till it takes to bubble. See, you gotta take off the top as it bubbles. Fun fact, I just found out myself. White rice. I'm just gonna put this in the oven. I mean, not the oven. Dishwasher, that's the word. Other thing. Rice cooker, done. Now that the rice cooker is done, I'm gonna empty the rice into the food processor. Like so. I don't know how to not get rice sticking to the bottom of it. I'm gonna go ahead and dump that oil in here before I forget. Live, laugh, love, hashtag blast, hashtag blase blase, hashtag faded. Oof. Sorry, I'm just a girl. I'm just a dog mom in this world. I don't know what I want. It's a cute Taylor Swift song. So don't ask me, cause I'm still trying to... First album. A Place in This World, Taylor Swift, and self-titled album, EP, whatever it's called, Taylor Swift. I'm gonna wash hands again, because you never know. Okay, where's the egg? Hard-boiled egg. Here we go. So the hard-boiled egg boiled for 12 minutes. Fuck. Very hot right now. So we're gonna put it cold water over it. Yeah. So now this is my least favorite. Also, do you see the smoke? I don't know. Can you? Yeah, there you go. Crazy. It's dead. Just like my egg, smoky as hell. And we're basically just gonna peel the shell onto parchment paper. And try not to get like the weird little paper that's attached to it on it. I feel like instead of encouraging people to make their own dog food, this is gonna be like, yeah, maybe I should just keep buying it. But it's become like a weekly thing as of the last 3 weeks, so I like doing it till I eventually get my 50% discount back. It's not bad. Okay, now that the egg has been peeled and then the shell has also been peeled, we're gonna put this hoe in here for 12 minutes. Well, more like 11 minutes and 10 seconds actually, if we're gonna be honest with each other. But I think we should be. I think we should. I need to figure out if this chicken is done. So, I'm not the best. I also hate cooking meat. Cooking meat, one of my least favorite things on earth. Nope. And so far, guys, this is what we have. Egg, rice, and oil. And then I save the broth. Different. I need just like a colander, or like, I think that's what it's called, to strain it. For the spinach. I do this every time. This goes in the freezer. More broth. Ooh, it's dripping. Now what I do is I basically just grind them. And now I have one grinded eggshell. I pour this in here. And I let this bad boy rip. It smells like shit. But this is how you make dog food at home.